Hello and welcome. For any higher education institution out there, let's be honest, the NAAC accreditation process can be a huge headache. It's demanding, it can be overwhelming, and a lot of the time it just feels like a compliance chore. But what if we could flip that entire narrative? What if AI could help turn this challenge into a real strategic advantage? Let's dive in and see how. The pressure is on, isn't it? NAAC accreditation is way more than just ticking boxes. It's a super high-stakes measure of your institution's quality. But here's a thought. What if we reframe the whole challenge? What if, instead of just trying to survive the process, you could actually use it to drive real quality and growth?
And this is where a new generation of AI tools is really changing the game. Think of them not just as software, but more like a digital co-pilot. We're talking about AI-powered online English language labs, and they're designed from the ground up to help navigate the complexities of quality enhancement and accreditation.
So how does this AI copilot actually work? Well, we can break its impact into three key areas. First up, let's start with what's at the absolute heart of any educational institution, elevating student outcomes and, maybe most importantly, their employability. And here is the headline number you need to see. Just by focusing on these student-centric criteria, an AI-powered language lab can directly contribute around 30 points to your NAAC score. That's a huge impact. So let's dig into exactly how that happens. What's so cool is seeing how these points are broken down. If you look here, you can see under curriculum and employability, the platform's skill-based courses line up perfectly with NAAC goals. That's a potential 10 points right there. Then you've got life skills, things like developing articulation and critical listening, boom, another 10 points. And finally, communication activities that provide targeted practice can add another 10. It's a really precise and targeted way to build your score. The whole platform is built around mastering what's called LSRW. That's listening, speaking, reading, and writing. And these aren't just academic buzzwords. These are the core communication skills that employers are desperate to see in graduates. The AI basically provides a complete lab for students to practice and really perfect all four of them. Now, this brings us to what makes the training so credible. The platform is aligned with CEFR, the Common European Framework of Reference for Languages, and this is the global gold standard. It means students don't just feel like they got better at English, they actually get a formal outcome-based certification that's recognized all over the world. For NAAC auditors, this is exactly the kind of powerful, objective evidence they want to see. Okay, let's move to our second part and see how this all builds. Because it's not just about student skills, it's also about transforming the very way teaching and learning happens at your institution.
And here we see that classic contrast. On one side, you have traditional methods, which often lead to passive learning and feedback that's limited or comes way too late. But with an AI-driven approach, the whole game changes. It allows for a learner-centric pedagogy, offering personalized learning paths, and this is the big one, instant, real-time feedback. This kind of adaptive learning is exactly what modern education is all about.
And this kind of modernization has its own direct reward. By boosting your digital infrastructure with a tool like this, you're looking at another 5 potential points under the digital library resources criteria. And importantly, this isn't just about adding more content for the sake of it. It's about providing a huge, cloud-based digital library that is strategically mapped to both international standards like CEFR and national ones like the NCRF. This is how you show a clear, tangible commitment to building modern, robust learning resources. And finally, let's talk about the part that probably causes the most sleepless nights, the paperwork. Part 3 is all about streamlining compliance and reporting. At the heart of all this is the AQAR, the Annual Quality Assurance Report. This is your institution's official story of progress. It's the key document where you show continuous improvement to NAAC, and just getting the data for it can be a massive undertaking. But this is where technology just makes the whole process so much simpler. Okay, step 1. The AI is constantly and automatically tracking student performance and platform usage. Step 2. All that data gets compiled into super clear analytics on admin dashboards. And step 3, this gives you precise, documented evidence ready to be plugged right into your AQR. It basically turns everyday activities into compliance-ready data. And this data-driven approach really strengthens your profile beyond just the AQR. Because the platform is built to be compliant with the latest national policies, like the National Education Policy 2020 and the National Credit Framework, it ensures your institution is always aligned with where modern education is headed. That strengthens your whole institutional profile. So when we put all of this together, what's the real takeaway here? What's the core advantage? It's this. This isn't just a single-purpose tool. It's a complete solution for quality assurance. By focusing on boosting student skills and making them more employable, it directly impacts your NAAC scores. And by automating all that data collection for your AQR, it turns the administrative nightmare of compliance into a simple, data-driven process. And that really brings us to our final thought for you. As you get ready for your next accreditation cycle, just ask yourself this. Is our data just sitting there, or is it actively working to prove our institution's quality? Is it telling the powerful story of our continuous improvement? Because in the world of accreditation, having the right data, easy to access and clearly presented, makes all the difference. Thanks for tuning in.